3 reasons why Bayley is AJ Lee's first challenger on WWE Raw next week. Bayley shocked the WWE Universe this week on Raw by winning the #1 Contender Gauntlet match. Although it was a tough contest, she surpassed 5 other women to emerge triumphant in this high-stakes battle in Seattle. The role model is set to face AJ Lee for the Women's Intercontinental Championship next week on Raw. However, the result of the Gauntlet match came as a surprise to a lot of fans, especially because WWE had other options for AJ Lee's first title defense. Bayley was lost in the shuffle for the past few months and her future was unclear until this week. The 36-year-old coming into the spotlight all of a sudden has made fans wonder about WWE's motive. Let's take a look at 3 possible reasons why Bayley is AJ Lee's first challenger. First, to do Bayley and AJ Lee's long-awaited dream match. AJ Lee's WWE return sparked the possibilities of several dream matches that once looked fantasy. However, the Black Widow has remained trapped in a feud with Becky Lynch ever since she came back. Therefore, WWE found Lee's first title defense a perfect opportunity to book a much-awaited dream match with Bayley rather than wasting it on any random superstar. During several interviews, the former Divas champion expressed that facing the role model is a dream match as they share a real-life friendship. Booking this match for AJ Lee's Women's Intercontinental Championship creates an emotional, feel-good layer for the fans, adding nostalgia to it. With the amount of history they have, it is indeed a dream match in itself. Second, blockbuster match yet easy title retention. One of the major reasons Bayley is AJ Lee's first challenger is that the company can hit 2 birds with 1 stone. WWE has been looking to kick off Lee's championship reign on a high note. Therefore, putting her in a marquee match with Bayley makes perfect sense. Meanwhile, the company might also be looking for a way to make the Black Widow retain her gold. While Io Sky and Asuka are not in a position to take a clean loss yet again, Ivy Nile or Raquel Rodriguez wouldn't give the feel of a marquee match. Therefore, Bayley is the only viable option WWE had. The role model's booking has remained inconsistent lately and taking a loss against AJ Lee wouldn't affect her character much at this point. Third, Bayley could be set for a major push. Bayley has been wandering directionless on Monday Night Raw for the past few months. However, the creative team may have some major plans for the role model heading into WrestleMania 42. The company could only do that by first bringing her into the spotlight. And what better way to regain relevance than to compete for the Women's Intercontinental Championship? This seems to be a major reason why Bayley is AJ Lee's first challenger for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. A match with the Black Widow will give her the required momentum and exposure, allowing her to once again come to the spotlight. This match could work as a springboard in the role model's rise to the top of the division once again. 3 reasons why Finn Balor was kicked out of Judgment Day on WWE Raw. The March 9th edition of WWE Raw saw a massive betrayal. The Judgment Day has officially kicked Finn Balor out of the faction. The crew was hanging on by a thin thread for a long time, and fans and pundits were predicting a potential betrayal soon. Dominic Mysterio came out with Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan and called out the Prince, who JD McDonough bought out. Dirty Dom asked why did he cost him his title. To which the former Universal Champion told him that he was trying to teach him a lesson because he told him that he wanted to be the greatest Mysterio of all, and to be great, sometimes you have to fight your own battles, and then dropped a bombshell by saying maybe his father was right and he was a spoiled little brat. Dirty Dom, infuriated, shoved Balor. Initially, McDonough tried to calm things down, as Balor wasn't stopping himself from putting his hands on Mysterio. Eventually, he also snapped, and the entire Judgment Day launched a brutal attack on the defenseless The Prince. In this video, we will explore 3 reasons why Judgment Day kicked Finn Balor out of the Judgment Day. First, WWE needs more major names on the WrestleMania card. Triple H and his creative crew have been working hard to craft a perfect card for the 2-night show of shows, and the promotion is trying to put all the major big names on their roster. Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor are indeed 2 of the massive names on the active roster, and fans have wanted to see them for a long time. Locking horns in a grudge match at the Showcase of the Immortals this year is the best thing to do. Second, Finn Balor's babyface turn. Since the beginning of 2026, fans have wanted to see the Prince as a babyface. He initially showed the signs of a face turn during his first match against CM Punk on Monday Night Raw. However, it turned out to be a trap for the best in the world, as he later attacked him and got his rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship at Elimination Chamber 2026. The 44-year-old star paid tribute to Punk after losing the rematch in Chicago, which was well received by the fans. However, WWE finally pulled the trigger and laid the foundation for Balor's massive face turn by letting Judgment Day kick him out on tonight's episode of the Red Brand. Third needs to push Mysterio. Over the years, Dirty Dom has established himself as the future main eventer and has become one of the most heated heel superstars on WWE. The 28-year-old rising superstar has been seen as a major player for the future, and to finally put more heel spotlight on him on the way to WrestleMania 42, and to give him a push, putting him in a match against the Prince. Hence, WWE let him kick Finn Balor out of the crew.